little and your parents ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And the answer is usually something really bombastic, like superhero or football player or princess, hopefully not a combination of those, or an archaeologist, or what? No one wanted to be an archaeologist? Just me then? Well, to be honest, it would change a lot for me back then. But as I grew up, the answer became more and more vague, until I realized at the end of the day, all I really wanted to do was be a kid. There's nothing I wanted more than to be creative all day, to figure out how things work, and discover new things on the daily. It's only now that I realize that with the profession I've chosen, I get to do just that. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Dr. Maya Angelou. Now, to celebrate a day like this, normally people would turn to Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Stephen Hawking, or perhaps even some of the great Greek philosophers who gave us the tools which led us to where we are today for some words of wisdom. Yet, I picked a quote that can only be described as one of the most influential voices of our time. And the reason for this is somewhat personal. When I first started here, I was painfully shy, to the point where I would drop my pencil on the ground every time the lecturer asked an open question, just to avoid being called upon. You know the trick. Whoops, drop my pencil on the ground for the 5th time in 20 minutes. I quickly learned that despite being used to working on my own and reading things for myself, while this is a good skill to have, it's not what the whole university experience is about. We're here to grow together, to cast our eyes and our imaginations forward as possible, to think differently, to learn how to think as engineers, to be problem solvers. While that may sound like a long list to accomplish in just 3 short years, it's exactly what's happened. Everyone here, the people that make up this faculty, the lecturers, the faculty staff, the lab assistants, have all worked so hard to provide an environment that throughout all the chaos of deadlines, of projects and lab reports and assignments, really does feel like a huge family. I learned that there is absolutely no wrong way of thinking, that it's not about passing, but about failing better. What I love about this course is that it's never been about cramming all these facts into your head. It's about learning how to use them, and about, ultimately, how to think rationally. The past 3 years have been such a wonderfully weird, disorienting, yet grounding experience that has not only helped me find my voice, but also to grow in a way that I hadn't really considered the first day I started here. For some, today marks the end of their university days, for now at least. For others, this is the start of the summer before embarking on the daunting journey of a master's degree. Either way, today marks the start of us entering the real world, and I, for one, honestly can't wait to see what happens for the rest of us in our careers. Thank you.